Hey everyone, this is Heart Capricorn. Today I want to discuss how and why a Capricorn may break up with you. Now, we all know that breakups are never easy. It's never easy being on either end of a breakup, but it's just always best to be open and honest when you are going through a breakup or if you feel the need to break up with someone. And sometimes it's just something that needs to be done. Like sometimes you just have to cut ties with people and move on with your life. And it's for the best, honestly. Now, before we start talking about everything I want to discuss in this video, it's important for you to know that Capricorns are not the flighty type, nor are we the type to break things off without good reason. Capricorns are very loyal. We stay true to who we are and who we are in a relationship with. And so if a Capricorn feels the need to call things off with you or break up with you, it's something that they have thought about, they have rationalized in their mind. They're just not acting off an impulse when it comes to these type of decisions. And once a Capricorn finds someone who they want to be in a relationship with and who they want to thrive in life with, Capricorns like to stay put. We like things to stay the same. We like our life to be steady. We like consistency throughout our life. And so once we find that person who we can get along with and share our deepest vulnerabilities with, we are going to stay put. And so if a Capricorn is calling things off with you or they're breaking up with you, just know that it's something that was not easy and also is something that was well thought out. If a Capricorn is breaking up with you, more than likely, they will be open and honest with you. I mean, let's just face it. Sometimes people just don't mesh well. Some people get together and try to make things work when they were never even meant to be in a long-term relationship. It happens. It's life. And if a Capricorn is at that point with you where we are noticing that we just don't mesh well with you, then it's time to let it go. Sometimes we find out that our morals and our values don't go well with other people. And as much as we want those things to work, sometimes it's just best to call it off and just end things. And also, it's just best to be open and honest if you have reached this point. It's never good to string someone along just to protect your feelings and to comfort you. It's best to be open and honest with someone and just let them know what it is up front. Let them know how you're feeling. And that is more than likely what a Capricorn will do. Now, if things can be fixed with this person, then we will definitely try to do that. But if all hope is gone, like there's no hope at all, Capricorns will simply just have to let go. No matter how hard it may be, Capricorns just know that sometimes things are just not going to work out. And so we just rather cut things off than to linger and to just let things just turn into a disaster in the end. In these instances, there's honestly no hard feelings. Sometimes people are just not meant to be together. There should be no animosity towards the other person or towards you. Sometimes things just don't work out the way that we plan. And Capricorns at the end of the day are mature enough to understand this fact. Okay, so one of the first possible reasons why a Capricorn may break up with you is the fact that you are just too flighty. Capricorns may have sensed that you cannot be trusted, or we just feel like we cannot depend on you. And when I say that Capricorn may feel like we cannot depend on you, sometimes it's not even a fault of your own. It's just who you are. You're not doing anything maliciously or intentionally to make a Capricorn feel this way. Sometimes it's just in your DNA. And so if Capricorn doesn't feel like we can depend on you or you're never coming through on your word, then Capricorns will definitely just want to cut things off with you, because at the end of the day, we are definitely stand-up people who like to stand by our words. We don't like to say things and not follow through with them. And so we are not just all talk and no action. Capricorns definitely like to show and prove. And when we are in a relationship with someone, we definitely like the same from them. In a relationship, we just really want to know that we can depend on you and that you won't just run off at the first instance of something not going your way. Capricorns want to know that you are a solid person. You're going to have our back no matter what, and that we can just depend on you, like I said. And this is extremely important for a Capricorn. And if we do sense that you are just a flighty person, you can never make up your mind. It's hard for you to have a solid plan or foundation. Capricorns are honestly not going to want to stick around. And honestly, they will be looking for the nearest exit, because at that point, we feel like that there would be a disconnect with who we both are. And so if you are a flighty person, then it's just something that a Capricorn just cannot deal with in any type of way. You just do too much. Capricorns are just extremely low-key people. We really don't need a lot of attention to feel comfortable. We don't really like chaos, and we just don't thrive in disorder. And so if you are bringing that to a relationship, that is never going to go over well with a Capricorn. We would just much rather live in our calm, peaceful, private life than be with somebody who is just going to cause disruption at the end of the day, because that is definitely something that a Capricorn will not be able to deal with if we are in a relationship with you. If you just always feel like you're not content with yourself or your surroundings, Capricorns are not going to want to be with you. We need somebody who is steady, who is dedicated, and who just has it together, or at least trying to get it together. Capricorns are not going to mesh well with anyone who just does too much and just has so much going on, and they don't have a set plan as to what they want to do. That is not how a Capricorn wants to live our life. Those are not the type of people who Capricorn wants in our life. And it's definitely not the type of relationship that we want. And so if we sense that you are the type of person who just does too much, you're never settled, you just always have so much going on, you're never satisfied, yeah, Capricorns could possibly want to call things off with you. And the last thing that I want to discuss in this video as to why I feel like a Capricorn may break up with you is definitely due to the fact that they may feel like you are not serious enough. Capricorns always have a plan in life. And at the end of the day, we know that we want to go places in life. We know that we want to move forward and progress and do great things in life. And so if you are a person who doesn't have a plan, who just thinks the world is going to stop for you, or life is just going to happen for you, then you are definitely not the type of person that Capricorn will stay in a relationship with long term. So if we feel like you are not serious or you're weighing us down in any type of way, we will simply not be able to be around you. And Capricorns just want to be around people who are moving forward, or people who have plans in life. Those are the type of people who we want to ultimately surround ourselves with. And Capricorns are extremely protective about ourselves and who we let into our space. And if we feel like you are not contributing anything meaningful to the relationship, then that is where we get to the point where we feel like you're wasting our time, and you're also wasting your time. And that is when a Capricorn will just call things off with you, break up with you, and everything will be done. And yeah, just watch yourself when you are in a relationship with the Capricorn and you want things to progress for the long term. Just make sure that you are on your P's and Q's. Make sure that you're trying to do something positive in your life. Make sure that you have a good attitude towards life. And also just make sure that you stay open and honest with a Capricorn, no matter how you're feeling. And those are my reasons why and how I feel like a Capricorn will initiate a breakup with you. All right, so down below, definitely let me know what you think about this video. How and why do you think Capricorns break up with people? And also, if you're any other zodiac sign watching this video, I definitely want to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section down below. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and you'll be sure to hear from me soon. All right, bye-bye.